Hey, bro!
What's your question?
My question is, what the hell?
Hello and welcome, my fellow gamers. This is Chris the Vicious of the Holy Gaming Empire. It has been a month since Torn Banner Studios confirmed that Chivalry 2 is unfortunately update and feature complete. The game has been doubled in content in the eyes of Torn Banner, and they are off to complete different projects. But there is a glimmer of hope for the for the fan base of Chivalry 2, confirmed by Steve Pidgeotto. No, Pidgeot? Whatever his name is. He's the studio president and creative director at Torn Banner Studios. And he is saying this is not the end of the franchise within this note here. Which essentially means that Chivalry 3 will be released later down the line. Just don't know when. It could be 1 or 2 years down the line. But this is awesome news for the fan base, and hopefully Torn Banner is looking at fan feedback on what can be done for the future release. And I actually have some wishes or some feedback of my own and from others that I would like to see in the upcoming game. This idea comes from the one and only Strida from Strida's Angels. He actually suggested for future maps to have like a battlefield for the first stage to initially have like a neutral objective, and once a team that wins the neutral objective in the first stage, then they become the attackers, and then obviously the other team becomes the defenders. And I thought this was a great idea because anybody who's familiar with Chivalry 2, a good portion of players team switch, unfortunately, to be the attackers because it's just honestly more fun to be the attackers. But any way to discourage that behavior is going to be a great idea, and it has so much potential to create interesting and new maps with fun and neutral objectives to complete to get your side as the attackers. And I think Strida actually said that maybe there could be like a siege going on, and if the Mason Order is in a castle, maybe what they can do is, if they actually defeat the Agathines, they'd be able to push them back, take their stuff, and all that. But I thought this was a great way to kind of encourage people not to team switch anymore. I think another area that Torn Banner can actually probably expand more on is just the different types of game modes, or at least have permanent positions for some popular ones. Because I know they had like a merry-go-round of special game modes that they would have for the player base, ranging from Peasant Brawl, Jousting, or everybody's favorite Volley. I would definitely like to see just some more game modes, just more inventive ways to just kind of get yourselves out of the team objective maps. But I really enjoyed the jousting gameplay because of the the oomph of unhorsing someone, and then every round it changes with the weapons, so it actually forces you to adapt and gives you a chance to come back if you're better with other weapons or not so good with the lance. But I also think like some funny game modes could be used. I mean, like the catapults. I mean, use that as a way to maybe fire like other people like onto targets, or I don't know, just some kind of game where you can actually score with points in a catapult, because I feel like the catapults are just so underutilized. But or maybe there could be a game mode like Griff Ball in Halo 3, where you use your weapons to knock around a ball and try to score points against any team. Just something to kind of liven it up, and and like I said, permanent spots for the good game modes that people liked and enjoyed. I think a huge opportunity that Torn Banner is kind of missing out on is for the franchise to have like a single-player campaign. I mean, they have the lore, they have the background to create characters and stories for a campaign, and they also have the maps that can be interwoven into a story, and you could still use like whatever assets and maps that you use for that for multiplayer gameplay. And it could be a way to get other players interested and invested in the game, and it could also be used as a way to train new players on the mechanics of Chivalry before throwing them into the deep end of, of multiplayer games. Which, by the way, I have video that tries to do like a story mode, so if you want to see that, look on the channel. But other than that, yeah, it'd be very interesting to have something other than multiplayer. One thing that I want more than anything else inside this video that I want for the Chivalry franchise is for God's sakes, add modding capabilities. If the re-release of Skyrim for every generation since, my generation till now, it has proven that a game can stay alive if it has the abilities just to be modded. Torn Banner, Torn Banner has said that they can support unofficial servers, and I believe there is like a convoluted method of modding the game. But I think if Torn Banner just, you know, helped create some tools and simplify the ways to mod the game, I think it could keep Chivalry 2 going alive, or just keep it alive until the release of Chivalry 3 or whatever, whatever things they else have in development. Other than that, that's all the ideas I have for the upcoming Chivalry 3, or, you know, just anything that Torn Banner Studios has. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed the game, obviously. I've created a lot of content for it, and I just hope they can keep the franchise going. But let me know in the comments what you could think could be the future of the Chivalry franchise. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the ideas and want to see more of my channel. And to any and all, I am beyond thankful for your support. Take care of yourselves, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.